the ulama have differences of opinions in its authentication. And the hadith is weak, but it's authentic. Mawquf, that means it's authentic from the Sahabi, the companion radiallahu anhu. He said it, which is Umar radiallahu anhu, and it's authentic from him, and the meaning is correct. The hadith that is famous among people is Ash-Shita Rabi'ul Mu'min. Winter time is the spring of the believers. The winter time is the spring for the believers. In another narration, that Ash-Shita Al-Ghanimatul Barida. Ash-Shita, the winter time, is the cold booty of the war. Al-Ghanima Al-Barida is when people go to war and they receive lots of booty of the war without any fight. Very easy. Without any fighting or anything like this. And the reason why this is mentioned, as Al-Hasan Al-Basri and others, they said, because of the winter time. قَصُرَ نَهَارُهُ فَصَامُوا. The day was short, so they fasted the days of the winter time. وَطَالَ لَيْلُهُ فَقَامُوا. And the night is long, so they stood up with the night prayer for long hours. So that's why it's the spring of the believers. It's barakah. They used to call it, it's the time of barakah, blessed time when it comes to actions, because of the actions. It's easy to fast, and it's long hours for the night prayer. And what's even also to be recognized is that everything is by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for a reason. There's a wisdom behind things. So why there is the alternation between the day and the night and the winter and the summer, it's all mentioned in the Quran. Because of what? The objective is to establish the ubudiyyah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's the only purpose of our existence, is to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the obligations are obligations at all times. That's why people are tested with the 5 daily salah in the winter time versus the summer time. And many people, they always question or ask, especially with the short period of time between Dhuhr and Asr and Maghrib, you wish that you can stay just in the masjid and perform the 3 salawat. And some people, they might be driving, their job is driving something, or in their places it might be difficult for them to make one salah after the other. Well, this is the obligation of a Muslim. So we have to make sure that we observe the salah in the most perfect time. If it's winter time and it's short time, mashallah, this is great. If it's summer time and it's long interval of times, mashallah, this is also good. And the summertime when it's long, when some of the early generations of Islam would love to fast these days because it's more rewards, everything is by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So to recognize these types of changes, that we might be required to put more effort in something, like the obligatory salah in the masajid, for example, versus the long night. For a person to have a portion of the night, you can have enough sleep, and you can pray night prayer, and you can recite Quran. All of these things can be done during the night. And by the way, also the night prayer, as some mentioned, it starts from after Maghrib, not after Isha. Meaning that it's also a virtuous thing to pray after Maghrib. But what is most common is that the night prayer as Qiyamul Layl starts from after Isha, and also with Fajr when it becomes shorter also. Everything is by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He give us the tawfiq and the help to be obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at all times, and to make us among those who preserve these awrad, these consistent acts of ibadah and dua and worship and dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa sallallahu wa sallam wa Inshallah, the dars will be in 2-3 minutes, inshallah.